Perry, Georgia. Sergeant Chad Payne spots a speeding pickup. He doesn't know why the driver isn't stopping.
I had no information at all. It was just the fact that he was speeding.
Behind him, Sergeant Chris Sutcliffe races in as backup and realizes the driver has made a blunder.
We're going to the sharp turn down here by Riverwood, where he'll probably wipe out.
I'm already notifying my dispatcher and the other units that are coming that there's going to be an accident.
Seconds later, Sutcliffe's prediction comes true.
Okay, we just 1050 out, right here at the bridge.
Get around the curve, I see the vehicle has hit a telephone pole. Pretty violent crash.
Sutcliffe pulls in behind Payne, who's ordering everyone from the truck.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now!
They're surprised to find it's just 4 teenagers, and one has a bloody face from hitting the windshield.
My initial reaction is the situation is diffused. It sort of turns from a police officer in pursuit to a police officer needs to render aid.
As Payne heads for a medical kit, Sutcliffe tries to free a female from the crumpled truck. His assessment matches Payne's.
I thought, okay, this is a bunch of dumb kids. Fun's over for them.
At that moment, a third officer reaches the crash site. His name is Eric Barnett, and his presence will prove crucial.
When I arrived, Chad and Chris Sutcliffe are already on scene. The vehicle's wrecked.
What the officers don't know is that these rampaging kids have been on a multi-state crime spree, and they're about to add Georgia to their hit list.
Keep your hands where we can see them. Keep your hands where we can see them. No! Shots fired. Officer in trouble. Officer in trouble. Shots fired. Keep your hands where we can see them.
I just remember my arm being up next to my head, and my ears started to ring.
Sutcliffe takes a direct hit. A second shot misses his face by inches. Payne draws the gunman's fire as Sutcliffe rolls into the woods.
I knew Chris would be killed if I didn't react in the right way.
Barnett bravely runs straight into the line of fire.
I don't remember pulling my weapon. I don't remember squeezing off the first 5 or 6 shots.
Finally, the shooting stops. Barnett takes a moment to reload. Sutcliffe still lies bleeding in the woods.
I had a vision of my wife at a funeral, and I thought, screw that. It's not going to happen.
The officer finds the strength to escape. But Sergeant Payne knows this shootout isn't over.
After Chris was shot, he dropped his service weapon.
As Barnett tries to locate the suspect locates the fallen gun and opens fire. Barnett takes cover behind a tire and shoots back.
Bullets in the back.
Bullets strike the man's legs, and one glances off his head. He throws the gun aside and crumples in pain. Barnett slowly moves in, fearing the fugitive might have another gun. The sergeant overtakes the shooter, but he's seriously shaken by the point-blank gunfight.
I was physically sick to my stomach. It's by far the scariest thing in my life that I've ever been through.
Officer Barnett receives a commendation for his courage in the line of duty. The shooter survives and gets 107 years for this blatant attempt on Chris Sutcliffe's life.
He showed absolutely no remorse for shooting a cop. He said his only wish was that the cop would have died.
To these brothers in blue, a life behind bars is well deserved for this would-be cop killer.
If his skinny little butt has to sit in jail, that'll be more pain on him than it will be going to death. So I hope he sits and rots.